Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to clean stains from your wall using ingredients that you likely already have in your kitchen. Yes, you heard me right. This is not sponsored. I am just doing this because I love sharing with you all the best tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. And I want to save you from having to spend money on expensive cleaners when you really don't need to. I will say this though, if you have a really tough stain or you're not comfortable attempting this yourself, definitely call a professional. But for the majority of us, we can do this ourselves. So let's get started. The first thing that you'll need is some sort of cleaning device. This is probably one of my favorite all-purpose cleaners, and yes, you can clean your walls with it. You can see right here that these are grease marks from our stove. We had a gas stove and we had a horrible time keeping the grease off of the walls. So I am going to be using a little bit of extra baking soda in this area. And then I am going to let it sit while I clean the rest of the walls with the vinegar. It is great for removing any sort of grease marks that your children may have left on the walls, or any other sort of marks that really just won't come up with water. As you can see right here, there's a little bit of black mold growing in this area. Also click this video on screen now for some additional cleaning and life hacks. And I will see you, my friend, in the next one. And don't worry, this was just for demonstration purposes. I did clean this with the vinegar and it's actually completely gone. The thing about baking soda is that it's mildly abrasive, but it's also alkaline. I am going to be using the scrub brush right here since this stain is quite tough, and then I am going to be using a little bit of elbow grease. Again, you can see that the stain is coming up. It has not completely gone, but this is just from a little bit of baking soda and warm water. So if you have a tough stain, try this method before you call a professional and spend all that money. So what that means is that it helps to break down the acidity in the stain itself. Now I have here an old toothbrush which has been used and cleaned many surfaces with. And then I also have a cloth right here. You could use whatever sort of cloth that you want. And then depending upon the severity of your stain, you may need to invest in a scrub brush like this one right here. So why does toothpaste help to remove wall stains? Well, the ingredients in the toothpaste are mild abrasives and they help to lift the dirt and grime that is stuck on your walls. Now if you have company coming over and you need to clean your walls fast, this is the way to go. It will help to remove any odors as well. Baking soda is another great ingredient that you likely already have in your kitchen, and it is very helpful in removing really tough stains. You'll also need warm water and again, a cleaning device of your choice. Now let's move on to the next ingredient, which is vinegar. You'll need a spray bottle like so. I already filled mine up and then you're going to spray down the area that needs to be cleaned. Another reason why I love this is because it helps to kill any mold that may be growing on your walls. Let me know down below in the comments box if you've tried any of these methods before.